Okay, this day only, get ready, set, go for our gemstone connoisseurs, for the ladies out there who collect. This is rhodochrosite, but you're looking at it and going, that's a lot more pink than I normally see. I don't see the black. That's because this particular material, where it's found, you are getting something, first off, difficult to mine because of the high altitude, because of the harsh weather conditions. This was actually purchased, though, I believe, Jay, from a private collection, right?
Okay, so here's the deal with rhodochrosite. And the reason you don't see rhodochrosite is this. You don't see it because this comes from there's only one mine that I'm aware of, and it's in Argentina. And when you go in, they have what they call the stalagmites and stalactites. So you got the stalagmites that are hanging down from the cave ceiling. Then you have the stalactites that are hanging down, the stalagmites that are going up. What happened in rhodochrosite is this is really super popular. But a few years back, the government in Argentina, they made a law where you could not take it out of the country unless it was in finished product. So you couldn't buy the rough material and cut it. So this material virtually is not impossible. Now, we're seeing a little bit more now. We're starting to see a little bit of rhodochrosite come out, but the prices on it are just crazy. We did this, and then I did a longer necklace that I think we're going to be doing in October. That's 36 inches, and that's it. I don't have any more of this material. I couldn't make another one of these if I wanted to. But this is, anytime that we can do anything in rhodochrosite, people just go crazy for it. They go gaga for it. But this is something that's just not even commercially available. You just don't see the rough material out there. And unfortunately, you know, I can't really buy it in Argentina because you don't have the labor force there. They don't really do a lot of lapidary work. So you have no way of cutting your material. So, and so we have no way of getting the rough. We bought this rough from a gentleman that he just did gold jewelry. Okay, that's primarily what he did. So he had just the highest grade of rhodochrosite. He did lapis and rhodochrosite. That's what he specialized in. And so when he decided to get out of the business, he decided to retire. We bought his whole inventory of rough that we could get. Unfortunately, with this, we didn't have a lot of big material, so we were kind of limited on what we could cut. And that's why I did this simple necklace. It's simple, elegant, but it is graduated, and we did just hand-cut rondelles. If you look at these, you see how every one of them is a little bit different, and the grade is a little bit different? That's because they're all done by hand. They're all cut individually, one at a time, by hand, by our individual lapidarists. Well,
and Jay, too, I mean, when we talk about pink gemstones, there aren't that many natural pink gemstones.
That are actual gemstones.
Right.
No, you've got pink opals. You've got, like morganite is pink.
Yeah.
You've got pink sapphire. And this is a natural pink. Here again, this hasn't been color enhanced or treated in any manner. But these are really, really limited. If you like to collect unusual things that are new and unusual, this is something you might want to consider, might want to think about.
Oh, there is no question. And we are busy because, again, a lot of us, we shop with Jay for those mine finds, the things that we can't find anywhere else. And this is one, truthfully, I don't care what you're willing to pay. I mean, we have a $240 appraised price on it. But the fact of the matter is actually finding it. To pay $240 or whatever you would be willing to pay, it's near to impossible to find.
Yeah, you can't, right now, you can't get the rough material. They're telling me, like when we were in Tucson this year, there's a company that is now exporting some of the rough. But if I bought their material, it would be through the roof expensive. You know, this material is highly prized. It's highly prized in the industry. And usually when it goes into anything, it goes into gold. They put it in gold. Very rarely do they do it in silver. But it's one of the things that anytime I can buy it and buy the rough and buy private collections of it, I always do.
Well, and again, to be able to do it today at 10% off, if you have already shopped for our today's special, which sold out, that means it kind of gives you a little ticket to get anything from J. King at 10% off. And we always encourage you, shop on hsn.com. You can actually download the HSN app, and that way you can shop, you can watch TV live, you can watch our program live, you can shop right there from your phone, make that purchase right there from your phone, and anything today from J. King happens to be 10% off if you have already ordered our today's special. Then the price that you see right there, take another 10% off. So that's the way I love to shop. We're gonna give you just, I think, a couple more minutes on this one, and that's it. And we don't have any other rhodochrosite, I don't think.
We're not, okay, just so everybody knows, I've already written through December, and I'm working on February right now, right? And now I'll be working on April because Connie wants a hose pick. So here's the thing, we have to work that far out. Just the nature of the beast, how we work. Everything is hand done. Everything's done from the rough material. All the silver work is completely hand fabricated, hand done. So I can tell you exactly what I've got between now and December coming up. And in October, I believe it's October, it's either August or October, I have a 36-inch, and it's a nugget necklace in this material. And I have about as many of those as I had on these. When they're sold out, they're sold out. And the reason I say that is I can't get the material. I cannot get the rough material. Maybe down the road, we'll be able to get the material, and I'll be able to make some matching items and some different things. But right now, when this is gone, they're gone. This is something, if you're a collector, you like to collect things that are unique and unusual. This is kind of what Mine Finds is based on, is where you actually get to collect things that you're not even going to go see anywhere else. I don't know of anybody, any retail store right now that you can walk into. I don't know anybody. I don't even know any wholesalers in the United States or overseas where you can get the material to even do this. It's that rare.
Okay, you know what? We have a clock on the screen. I'm going to show you matching earrings. And this just kind of gives you an idea about what a great value this is. These earrings are amazing. They were appraised at $85. So they were saying the earrings were $85. Think about this. The necklace is only $139. Now, I'm no math whiz, but I mean, if the earrings were appraised at $85, imagine what the necklace would be. So for 2 pieces of the rhodochrosite, you're paying $49, or you get this entire necklace for, $90 more than you would pay for just 2 little individual stones. It's not that I don't want you to get the earrings, because I do, but my point is it speaks to the value of the necklace,
right.
Jay.
And if you look at that material, and that's what I'm telling you, this material, the cabochons that we cut on this, very little of it ever goes into silver. It always goes into gold, and not even 14 karat gold. Most of this went in to 18 karat gold and 22 karat gold. That's, the people that cut this rhodochrosite. When you see this, like on the earrings, so that is top grade. Again, the only reason we have that is it came out of somebody's private collection. We got that out of somebody's private collection. You can't go and buy the rough material. It's just not available right now.
Okay, again, the color is the story here. I mean, when you look at this, the amazing color, the richness of the color, and imagine how pretty this is gonna look on. I mean, that's the thing, like we were saying, there's not a lot of natural pink gemstones out there, Jay.
Right, and so when we did this, again, these are all limited quantities. You can't, it's not like I can get as much of this material, I could make as many of these as I wanted. They actually originally wanted to do this as a today's special, but we just didn't have the rough. I mean, we just couldn't do it. There's literally, I think we made right at 1,500 necklaces all we were able to make. With the one that we have coming up later, the 36-inch, if you want to get this, that would be another thing that you could do like you did with the aquamarine, where you could layer it. So you have something to go back with it that you could layer it with. But very unique, very rare material. Here again, comes out of only one place in Argentina. I'll tell you a funny story about this. We were going to go film the mine, and this mine is at over 12,000 feet. And we were going to go up and film the mine. They said that we could go. Well, What I didn't know at the time is the person who was going to go at that time and film with me was a lady, a woman that works in our organization. And as soon as they found that out, all of a sudden we were kind of like stonewalled. And so when we finally got there and went up, and we realized that they don't allow women in the mine except for 1 day out of a year.
Wow.
And they have this big celebration, and then only the women can go. Only the women can go during that time. And so they all go up, they have a big kind of a party, and they picnic, and of course they take the kids and everything like that. And that's the 1 day that they can go into the mine. Otherwise, they consider it bad luck. But this is really, I just can't tell you how rare and unique and cherished this rough material is. And it's, like I said, it's impossible to get it. The only way you can get it is out of private collections.
Well, and Jay, one more time, you said too, they didn't let it leave the country.
They quit. Okay, so there's several things, and that's happened now, like with Ethiopian opal, a lot of the different rough materials. What that means is they will let you take it out of the country, but you have to take it out in a finished product. So to do a finished product, you have to make it there, so you have to have somebody that's got those skill sets that can do it. You just don't take your very expensive rhodocrosite rough material and take it to somebody who's inexperienced lapidary. You're not going to be able to control your quality and control your product. So there's no way to do that. So it's virtually worthless to try to do anything, because you're not going to be able to legally export it out of the country. So I'm just here to go back to this. This is something that's extremely, extremely limited. Very, very little. It was just a miracle to actually find this rough material so I could do this necklace. And I did a 36-inch necklace that will go back to this, that you can layer with it. But that won't be till October.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up. If you are on board, we have the final couple hundred of these remaining. Under $30 on your charge card, we're going to show you